A trip down Kmart's aisles, the 70s and 80s experience. Welcome, history enthusiasts, to a journey back in time. A journey down the aisles of one of the most iconic retail giants of the 20th century, Kmart. In the 1970s and 80s, Kmart wasn't just a store. It was an experience, a cultural touchstone that shaped the everyday lives of millions of Americans. From its affordable products to the famous Blue Light Special, Kmart was a cornerstone of suburban life. Let's explore what made Kmart sparkle during its golden years and why it still holds a special place in the hearts of so many. In the late 1960s and early 70s, the American economy was booming and suburban living flourished. Kmart stepped into this moment and revolutionized retail. Known for its sprawling stores, competitive prices, and family-friendly environment, Kmart quickly became a household name. By the 70s, this big box chain was synonymous with accessibility and value. What set Kmart apart? It wasn't just a place to shop, it was a place to explore. Families could find everything they needed under one roof, from clothing to electronics to everyday household goods. Kmart's wide appeal made it a fixture of the suburban shopping experience, and by the 80s, it was thriving with hundreds of locations across the U.S. Walking into a Kmart in the 70s or 80s felt like stepping into a world of opportunity. The stores were vast and brightly lit, with well-organized aisles stretching beyond view. Bright orange shopping carts were parked near the front door, ready for ambitious shoppers to fill with finds. Every corner was designed to capture attention. Lush displays of clothing, walls filled with rows of toys, and stocked shelves of kitchen gadgets that promised to make life easier. And don't forget the garden and automotive sections located in the back of most stores. Kmart was the kind of place where you came for just one thing, but left with a full cart. The vibe was bustling, often full of families shopping together. Kids ran to the toy aisle while parents compared prices on microwave ovens. Every visit was just as much about practicality as it was about discovery. Attention, Kmart shoppers! This phrase undoubtedly brings back a twinge of nostalgia for anyone who stepped into the store during its heyday. It signaled one thing: the famous Blue Light Special. The Blue Light Special began as a way of announcing time-limited deals, accompanied by the flashing of a blue police-style light in the store. A store employee would make an announcement over the intercom, causing a rush of eager bargain hunters to crowd the designated area. For many, this was the highlight of their shopping trip, a perfect mix of excitement and urgency. The Blue Light Special wasn't just clever marketing. It became a cultural phenomenon. It embodied the thrill of finding something valuable at a great price, creating an emotional connection between Kmart shoppers and their favorite deals. Even those who didn't catch a blue light bargain remember the buzz it brought to their shopping experience. Kmart stores in the 70s and 80s weren't just about what you could buy. They were about how the store made you feel. The sensory experience of walking through the aisles still lingers in the memories of those who shopped there. The soft hum of fluorescent lights mixed with cheerful intercom announcements filled the air. Background music softly played popular hits of the time, providing a lighthearted soundtrack to the shopping adventure. And then there were the smells, a nostalgic mix of popcorn and pretzels from the in-store snack bar. Many Kmart locations featured these snack bars, serving up treats like ices, hot dogs, and nachos. Families often capped off their shopping trip with a snack, making the outing feel more like an event. That salty pretzel or frosty icy became just as much a part of the experience as the shopping itself. Kmart's wide range of products made it a one-stop shop. It was a place where you could buy back-to-school clothes for your kids, grab a board game for family night, and pick up cleaning supplies all in one go. Fashion played a big role in Kmart during this era. Stylish yet affordable clothing options made it popular among suburban families. In the 70s, customers eagerly picked up bell-bottom jeans and polyester suits, while the 80s introduced graphic t-shirts, denim jackets, and bold accessories. Kmart was where you could keep up with trends without breaking the bank. The toy aisle was another treasured part of the shopping experience. For kids, the shelves were stocked with everything from Barbie dolls to Hot Wheels and Rubik's Cubes. And let's not forget the beloved Atari systems that became a staple in the 80s. Electronics like portable cassette players, color TVs, and kitchen gadgets also flew off the shelves, proving that Kmart could help families keep up with modern life without the high price tag. Shopping at Kmart in the 70s and 80s wasn't just about the necessities, it was a family event. For suburban families, heading to Kmart was a weekend ritual. Parents loaded their kids into station wagons, armed with shopping lists that covered everything from groceries to garden tools. Kids raced to the toy section while their parents browsed the aisles or picked out new home goods. Some sat contentedly in the orange shopping cart, clutching a snack from the in-store food counter. These outings created lasting memories, moments of togetherness that centered around something as simple as a trip to the store. Kmart defined what it meant to be a discount store before competitors like Walmart and Target gained dominance. It epitomized the shop smart ethos of middle-class America in the 70s and 80s, striking a balance between quality and affordability. Beyond just being a retail store, Kmart played a role in shaping suburban culture. It was a space that brought people together to find practical solutions to their everyday needs. Kmart became a gathering place, a small but significant part of community life. The brand seeped into pop culture as well. Movies and TV shows referenced Kmart regularly, cementing its place as a familiar and relatable aspect of American life. Unfortunately, as the 90s and 2000s rolled around, Kmart began to lose its magic. Competition from Walmart, Target, and Amazon led to reduced sales, and Kmart was unable to adapt to the rapidly changing retail landscape. Store closures across the country marked the slow fading of this once thriving giant. Today, only a handful of Kmart locations remain, but the fond memories refuse to fade. The nostalgia for Kmart's golden years reminds us of a simpler time when shopping brought people together and created moments that still occupy a warm corner of our hearts. Kmart in the 70s and 80s wasn't just a store. It was part of a lifestyle, a shared cultural experience woven into the fabric of suburban America. For those who shopped there, it evokes powerful memories of childhood outings, thrill-filled blue light specials, and the unique charm of its aisles. Let's celebrate the history of Kmart and the joy it brought to millions. And now we want to hear from you. Did you shop at Kmart during its heyday? Share your favorite Kmart memories in the comments below and keep the nostalgia alive. Thank you for joining us on this trip down memory lane.